Hey, good morning. Saturday, 7 o'clock. Um, for those who have seen the topic, this is going to be speaking about next to get and why next to get is a mindset. So I'm going to just jump into it because I'm new to this. I want you guys to actually get the information and not get turned off, me talking about other things. So I want to just talk about it, and then after I'll explain some other things. So why is next to get a mindset? So I'm going to give you some examples. If you want to be next to get fit, right? You want to lose 20, 30 pounds. Well, when you lose that 20 or 30 pounds, then what? You got to constantly keep going back to the gym. You always want to be next to get. If you stop wanting to be fit and wanting to be in shape, then you're going to end up gaining that weight back. So you constantly want to be next to get. You constantly got to get back into that gym. You constantly have to have that next to get mindset to continue to keep at the weight you want to be. So it's an ongoing process. It's not, oh, I get this 20 pounds and I'm done. It's an ongoing process. In sports, if you want to be drafted into the NFL or any sport, and you get that, and you reach that goal, and you get drafted, right? Is that it? No, you should want to be next to get Rookie of the Year. You should want to be next to get MVP. You should want to be next to get a championship. You should always want to continue to grow and be better. I'm not saying that's what you're gonna get those, but you want to keep striving to be better every year, and to be the best at that position that you can be. It's not, oh, I made it to the NFL or baseball or soccer and that's it. Then you're just going to be stagnant. You have to have that mindset to always continue to be better. In business, if you want to be next to get millions, well, if you reach that goal, you're going to have to continue to want to make more millions. Otherwise, you're going to end up spending that money. So it's a constant thing. And you always want to keep striving to be next to get. In your business, you want to keep developing your business to compete with these other businesses that are coming out. Your idea, when you start out with an idea and the idea can't stay up here, you gotta get that idea out there. So when you start off with an idea, it's going to evolve. It's going to get better because you're continually growing yourself, right? The more you grow, the more your idea will grow. Let's see, and even in personal life, if you want to be a better husband, a better friend, a better wife, a better father, a better mother, you have to continue to be next to get better every day. Now, of course, there's other things that come with that. There's putting, reading books, reading positive things, putting positive stuff into your head. Whatever your goal is, you want to learn as much as you can in that area. And I'll talk about that in different episodes. This is episode 1 of me just explaining why next to get is a mindset. And and what makes it next to get, what makes next to get different. Sorry. There's lots of motivational speakers out there. And I listen to them. I listen to E.T. I listen to Gary Vee, who not really is a motivational speaker, but I love what he says, and he's straightforward to the point, and he inspires me. So, and I listen to other people, and I read books now. I'm 44 years old, and I just started reading books within this last 6 months, really. But I like it. I love it. It's like it's inspiring to read. When you're reading something that you like and that's motivating you. So it's being next to get is definitely more than just saying to myself, oh, I want to be next to get. But what I want just to explain to you guys now is it is a mindset. You have to continue to want to be better in life. And let me break down what next to get is to you, to break down the words of it. So it's noble, it's engaged, it's X factor, triumph. The two is you and whatever your idea is or whatever your goal is. And what that means is you don't need anyone else to motivate you. You don't need anyone else to support you. You can do it regardless of what your circumstances are, what's going on around you. You and whatever your idea, that makes two. That is that whatever your goal is, whatever you want to achieve, whether it's in fitness, sports, self-motivation, business, health, whatever it is, it's you and your goal. That's it. That's what makes two. You don't need anyone else. You don't have to have the support. You can do it on your own. So that's why it's two, next to get. It's growth. You have to continue to grow. Encourage and then transformation. Because the more you grow, you're going to transform. You're going to end up being a different person, a better person. So that's what Next to Get stands for. I want to give you just a little bit of history on me. I have regrets. Like I said, I'm 44 years old. I was good at football. And I let circumstances stop me. So for years, I watched football, and I'm like, man, I could have been out there. I could have, I should be in the NFL. But you know what? I don't know. Because I didn't have that Next to Get mindset at a young age. I didn't have that, no matter what my circumstances are going through, I'm going to continue. I didn't have that. And I wish I did, because then I wouldn't have any regrets. I would know either I made it to the pros or I didn't. It wouldn't be no, man, I wish I could have, I wish I did this. I wouldn't have that, because I would have tried. And that's what I want to get to people, and put, especially in young adults. Figure out what your passion is. Don't let your circumstances stop you. Go for it. Go for it. Have no regrets. At the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, at least you're in the right direction and you can focus on something else. You have to always continue to have goals. It's really hard to be next to getting anything if you don't set any goals. So you have to set goals. And when I was in my 16, 17, 18, I didn't do that. I didn't do that in my 20s. I didn't do that in my 30s. I'm just now doing that. So at the end of the day, for the people my age and older, it's never too late. It's never too late to start something. But I really want to focus on the young adults and inspire them to, no matter what your circumstances is. I could have pursued it. I just didn't. It was hard. It would have been harder to do it. And I didn't pursue football. But I could have. And that's the thing. I could have and I should have. And I don't want people to live like that. Don't wish you could have. Don't wish you should have, could have, did have, whatever. Just do it. And that's what I want to focus on, and that's what being next to get is about. You can't be next to get if you stop. You can't be next to get if you don't take action on that idea. You can't be next to get if you don't go to the gym, or you let your brain talk you out of it. Give you another example. This is what I started doing this last year. So I go to the gym early in the morning. I don't go every day, but I go at least 3 to 4 times a week. And I noticed, and I'm pretty sure people that have been to the gym will can speak to this. When I wake up, I have all these things in my head. Man, it's raining outside. The kids kind of didn't sleep good, which means I didn't sleep good. It's cold. I'm super tired. I got a lot of meetings at work today. You get all these things in your head that are trying to get you to not go to the gym, right? So what I started doing is, when I hear that, when I notice that my brain is doing that, I just jump up. Because one thing that's never happened to me is that I get to the gym and I'm like, man, I shouldn't have came. I've never been to the gym and wish I didn't go. So it's all about your mindset. It's all about staying focused. And again, I'm gonna talk in this in different episodes about being positive, staying positive, listening to positive, kind of taking the negative out. Because whatever you put into your head, that's what you're going to be really putting out. So you got to stay positive. You got to take positive things, listen to motivational speaking, listen to motivational words, period. And really get it out. But at the end of the day, you can listen to all the motivational speaking in the world. If you're not keeping it and you're not unleashing it, this is we have to control this. This is the most powerful thing we have. And we can either do something with it, or it's going to, it's either going to make us do stuff that we want, or we're going to do stuff that we shouldn't be doing, or not do anything. So don't let this talk you out. Make sure you can, be self-aware of yourself and achieve those goals that you want, and set those goals that you want. Write them down. I used to always hear people say, write your goals down. Why? I know it in my head. Write them down. Really, you should write them down. What was my other topics? I talked about no regrets. So these are going to be, just to kind of get in, these will be short videos, 2 to 5 minutes. I would love for people to leave comments, comments of, what you felt about this and what do you think about the brand. And also, topics, if you have anything else to speak on. This is just the first one. I just wanted to kind of speak of why I believe Next to Get is a mindset, and that it can be very powerful, but it's more than just, thinking in your head to be next to get it. It takes a lot. It's what you put inside you, and whatever you put inside you is what you're going to get out. So, and the other thing that's different about my brand is always, people always say, you should speak it into the universe. Whatever you feel that you want, you should speak it. Well, with Next to Get, you can also wear it. You can wear it. You can wear it, and people are going to see it, and other people will see it, and they'll be like, "Oh, what is that?" So, my shirt says, "Unleash your greatness, be Next to Get." And I truly believe every single person in this world has greatness in them. It's just a matter of them unleashing it. Are they doing something they love? Are they stuck in a job that they don't like? It's going to be very hard to unleash your greatness when you're doing something you don't like, right? So I totally believe everyone has greatness in them, and there'll be more topics on that in different episodes as well. I just wanted to explain why Next to Get is a mindset. And when you truly, truly want to be next to get in anything in your life, sports, fitness, business, self-motivation, it's everywhere. It's anything you want, you can be next to get. If you truly want to, it's other things. And like I said, I'll talk about that in other episodes. But at the end of the day, this is my first episode. I would love for any feedback. What do you guys think? Good, bad, doesn't matter. And different topics. Like I said, I'm 44 years old. I've been through a few things here and there, so I think I can speak on pretty much everything. And I've done my listening of motivational training. So anyway, have a great day. One thing I like to end all my topics with is keep your mind right, stay focused, unleash your greatness, be next to get. Thank you.